Hello guys, Kelly here again, tanktime.co.uk. Just a quick look at me Aqua Nano 42, my Siamese fighter. He's bothering snails, as you can see. It's what he does, it's his thing. I'll tell you, he pretty much spends all his day bothering snails. You know, keeps him happy, keeps him out of trouble. Yeah, on the whole, the tank's pretty good. You can see the dwarf Sagittarius growing up nice. Quite long in places, to be honest. A bit longer than I thought it would. My other tank's not quite as tall as that. I think that's about 15-20 centimetres in there, some of the bits, whereas my other tanks, they're sort of bottomed out, or topped out if you will, at about 10. But they're all nice and green, they're growing well. The zebra nerites and the, is that not a zebra, that's just an nerite. He's just, they keep everything pretty clean, to be honest. Best snails you can get in my opinion. Don't breed in fresh water, so you don't have to bother with, oh look, he's bothering it again, thought he'd left it alone. Don't have the bother with billions of snails. So look at the top end of the tank, because my Anubias, well, I just zoom in, that's going there, that's an Anubias Nana bonsai, and it's grown massive. So the rhizome starts sort of this way, and I say it's up to there so far. It's starting to interfere a bit with on my Ludwigia at the back. So you can see I've got a bit of floating plant up there as well. But yeah, a lot of roots come down as well from that Anubias. As you can see, it's attached itself to the Mapani root there, and its roots go all the way down. See my boy swimming through it a lot. But yeah, all in all, it's one of my favourite tanks. A quick look at that. I'm gonna just pause it while I go around the side. Have another look around there from the other side. Catch you in a minute. Won't be a minute to you, it'll be pretty much instantaneous, but I'll just shut up and turn it off. Hello again. So, here's the tank from the side, so you can see the big filter compartment on the left. It's actually just got the power head and the CO2 bell in that closest section. You can see the depth of the tank. I mean, it's a 40 centimetre cube, but you do lose probably 10 centimetres in the actual depth of the, not depth that way, the width of the tank that way. Yeah, there's plenty in there to keep him busy, even though all he cares about is fighting snails that are fighting him. Oh, he's a dickhead. He is a massive dickhead, but he's still my favourite fish. He's a gorgeous fish. Saying cheese for you, you want to have a look at the camera. Just going to tilt the light a little bit so it's not shining this way. Oh, he's seen my hand, so he thinks he's getting fed. Oh no, he's back to being angry. He can't help himself. Let's see, you show them how big you are. Some snails that don't care that you're even there. At least he ain't going mental. Sometimes he really attacks them. It's real vicious. He's just having a gentle swirl around and a bite of the shell. It's been nosy. I'll go again from a bit of a different angle. Poor snail, he's just minding his own business. To be fair, there's quite a lot of snails in there, you know, so they do get a break, because once he's on one, he bothers them for ages. You know, look at his little face, his furious little face. Oh, you saw him give his shell a nip. And straight back down, bit of a quick breath of air, and then straight back down to being a dickhead. Bit of algae just above him. Don't clean the glass on this tank very often because, you know, these snails do a pretty bang up job when they're not getting, you know, bitten. I say there's about 4 or 5 others there actually. They're all being left alone right now and are probably having a good eat. As you can see, my leaves, that's a bit of green algae on the green spot. But on the whole, it's got a bit of waste, obviously, a bit of muck. Get sorted in cleaning, but yeah, nice tank. It's a well a little bit, so I can actually see a bit more. So yeah, I still recommend these tanks, especially for people wanting to have these fighters. They're big enough that you can enjoy scaping them quite a lot, because they're about 55 litres. Big enough to give the fire a bit of territory, like a bit of room. I mean, a lot of other people have other fishing, whereas, you know, because I said for a single fighter, it's a reasonable sized tank. He's attacking stuff again. But for me, my fighter, as you can see, he barely tolerates snails. Well, he doesn't tolerate snails. He just can't do too much to him. He's killed shrimp. He'll kill any fish that he can in the tank. It's best just to keep him alone. So some people have good luck, you know, put little fish in with them. They get tetras in with them and the like. You even hear of people with guppies, but I can't see how that'd kill guppies in no time. Same with shrimp. He wouldn't have shrimp in the tank with him. He just instantly attacked them, the same as he's doing this. So he's got to stay on his own, live a solitary life because of his bad attitude. Get a better shot of the newbie still up there. Put a different lens on. Just add some more Anubias to some Redmore root for rescaping of my big tanks upstairs. And I'm also going to be buying a new tank and doing some sort of videos on that from start to finish once I've got my new fish rack built, which will be a week or so today. But yeah, that's my little tank. Ooh, just moving the tripod back. It's sort of in its entirety. I'm just going to move it once more. Try and lift it a bit better this go so you can actually see the floating plants. There's my boy in the middle of it all. That's in the fool. Oh yeah, as you can see, plenty of coverage. Very fast growing plants. I remove about half every week to 2 weeks. But yeah, all the plants in there, very easy to grow for those people who are wanting to do a planted tank but are a bit daunted. People are, they shouldn't be. Just read up in advance. Anubias, which is that one, which is in the centre of the screen. That one, which the, you know, on the wood at the top, what I've been talking about, the Nano, and that Anubias at the back with the big leaves. They're the easiest plants I've ever kept. Ludwigia, which is that one, the stem plant at the back. Can't stop that growing, it's like a weed. They've been cut, they get cut down every two weeks to a month. I have to cut them down to about halfway because they go mental, just start bending all around the tank. And then you've got this down here, which is dwarf Sagittaria, and I say generally it only grows to about 10 centimetres generally, although in this tank for some reason we're at about 15, maybe even more. But again, nice, looks like grass, nice carpeting plant. Anyway, I'll leave it there. Thanks very much for watching. So check back in a couple of weeks and I should have some new stuff going on, and I'll do a bit of escaping of my well, rescaping. I'm gonna have to pull all the sand and gravel out. But eco complete and the same sand that's in here, I'm gonna take all out with my bigger tank. Start again. So thanks for watching. Goodbye.